Hi friends, how are you guys today? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. If you're not having an amazing day, I really hope that your day gets better from here on out. My name is Shanda and welcome to my channel, you guys. Before we get started, I want to thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you don't enjoy it, I really hope that you at least give it a chance. So today I want to talk about my baby boy, Grizz. So this is Grizz. Hi Grizz. Say hi. He is my beautiful baby boy. He was born on February 1st of this year, 2022. And that will make him almost 7 months old. I got him about 2 hours north. And I got him when he was 8 weeks old. And he's a Bernese mountain dog. I fell in love with him as soon as I saw him. I knew he was the one that we wanted from the litter. I just fell in love with him. He is the most sweetest, most caring, funniest little boy, and I just love him so much. But when we first got him, he came to us with Giardia. He had Giardia evidently from the breeders, and obviously the whole litter had to have had it because he had it. As soon as I brought him home, I realized, you know, something was wrong, and he had diarrhea real bad. He never threw up, but he had diarrhea so bad, and he was not feeling good. You can tell, like, by these pictures when I took him to the vet, he was just so lethargic. He didn't feel good. He tested positive for Giardia. He was having blood in his stool, and he was diarrhea. His diarrhea was like straight blood, and it was just not good. So we treated him for that, and literally for months he had diarrhea every couple of days. He would have like 2 or 3 good days of solid stool, and then he would have 2 weeks straight of diarrhea. It was so bad, and it went on for months. And I am very, very happy to say that Grizz has not had diarrhea for 2 months now, and I'm so happy about that. But when he was 3 months old, I realized that he had a bump on his side, on his ribs right here. It was probably about like the size of a quarter at first, and I was like, what is that? I wasn't sure what it was. I gave it a little while, and I decided that we got to take him to the vet. I took him to 3 different vets. The first 2 were just like, oh, I don't know, let's just watch it. It ended up getting to be the size of a softball. I had to put my hand out like this, and it was this huge, and it was this high. It was absolutely humongous. And I took him to the 3rd vet, and the third vet took a sample. She stuck a needle in there and took a sample out of it. She called us and told us that it was very suspicious cells, and she was thinking it was probably cancer. So we were absolutely devastated. I mean, how does a puppy this young have cancer and a huge tumor like that on his ribs that he's had since he was 12 weeks old? It was so devastating to me. So she told us that it was cancer. It was probably definitely cancer, and she sent it out to a specialist. Now this specialist took a look at it and said that he called back and said it was not cancer. So we were just absolutely completely relieved, and it was really weird to me too, because even when she told me it was cancer, I just knew that he was going to be okay. I don't know, I just knew even if it was cancer, he was going to be okay. I didn't at all have a feeling that we were going to lose him or anything. But so it's not cancer, and the specialist said that what they really think it is a bad reaction to a vaccine, or a vaccine that was not stored properly, or not at the right temperature, or it was left out too long, it went bad, something like that. So that's what they think it is, but he then said it could also be like a spider bite or something, which is really weird. That's a big difference. But they definitely think that it was a bad reaction to a vaccine or a wrongfully stored vaccine. So tomorrow he is going in for his surgery. He is getting a surgery tomorrow, and they're going to take this out. What's really weird is this thing has changed sizes twice. Just a week ago, it was there in the morning, and then by the night, it was almost gone. It was so scary. The vet thought that it may be busted, and whatever was in it is like going all through his bloodstream. It was really scary, but then a couple days later, it came back. It was, whatever this thing is, it is so crazy, but he's getting it cut out tomorrow, and I'm just really, really nervous. I'm really scared. We love him so much. We want everything to go well. The vet said that they will have to shave like his whole side right here because of the size of this thing. The vet also said that she's going to have to put a drain in because it's so large. And I don't know, we're just really, really, really nervous. The vet did say today, we took him today before his surgery in the morning, and she did say that it definitely has moved. And it's different. She said it feels deeper into his muscle than it did before, and it's not as high, so it's like half as high, but it's a lot wider now. I don't know what this thing is. They're going to take some tests. After they take it out, they're going to do a bunch of tests on it, so hopefully we can find out what exactly this thing is. But I just wanted to share with everyone what has been going on with Grizz, because it's been a while. We've had a lot to deal with. I haven't made a video in a month because we have been just so swamped, and we've been dealing with so much with Grizz and everything that's going on. We're trying to remodel the house, and that is just a disaster. We have to do everything ourselves. And just everything with Grizz and my daughter's cheerleading and school started. It's just been tough. So we are gonna take him tomorrow to get his surgery, but I am going to start filming again and doing our vlogs that I love to do. But I wanted to try and show you a close-up. I know he's got black fur, so it is really hard to see it on camera, but I wanted to try and show you what it looks like before we take him tomorrow. And then we'll just take him tomorrow, and then I'll keep you guys updated. But let's go ahead and try and get an up-close shot of this thing. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I know. The weird thing about this is that it actually doesn't seem to bother him. Hi, sweetheart. It doesn't seem to bother him. It doesn't seem to hurt him. He doesn't seem to be in any pain or anything, so that's really good. Oh, look at him. This baby has more tickle spots than I've ever seen in a dog. Almost everywhere you tickle him, he starts shaking and kicking his legs. But let's try and get a close-up of this thing. This is how big this thing is. And it's this wide. Look at him. Look how beautiful. Yes, you are. You're so gorgeous. Look how big that thing is. I mean, he doesn't want to cooperate. You don't want to cooperate, do you? It's just massive, and we don't know what it is. Hi, baby. But that is everything. I don't have any information right now until they take this thing out and do tests on it. But yeah, if you guys could keep Grizz in your thoughts and prayers. I know by the time I get this vlog out to you guys, you will, he'll be out of surgery. But maybe just wish him a speedy recovery. Anything that would be so great. We appreciate all the love and support you guys send us. And I guess that's it. I mean, we will see you guys in the morning when we take Grizz to drop him off. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Love you guys. Bye. Good morning, guys. So it is about 8:30 in the morning, and I got my baby boy right here. I'm getting ready to take him in to drop him off for his surgery. I am so nervous. I'm literally shaking, and I'm just super nervous. So I'm gonna take him in and pray all day that everything goes well. So let's get him in there. Come on. Oh, I always forget to call. Here we go. Okay, guys, we are back from the surgery. I just picked him up. It did not go very well. The vet called me and said that unfortunately the tumor, and now she's calling it a tumor. She was just calling it a mass. She said unfortunately the tumor is too vascular. She said it was way too vascular and it was so deep she could not get it. She was describing it, and she said there's these outer muscles and then the inner muscles. So she cut the outer muscle, and the tumor was deeper than that. So she cut the inner muscle, and the tumor went even deeper than that. And she said on the other side of that is his lungs. And she did say when she cut the inner muscles there, it was just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and would not stop bleeding. So she got scared, I guess. She said that she is just a little vet clinic. She's not a huge animal hospital, so she does not have a lot of equipment. So she said that if something bad was to happen and she would need to give him a blood transfusion, she wouldn't be able to do that. She said if she would have to put him on a ventilator, like if they had to cut his lung or something, she wouldn't be able to do that. And she also said if she had to put a chest tube in, she wouldn't be able to do that either. So when it wouldn't stop bleeding and it was a lot more vascular and a lot deeper than she thought, she just put everything back in and sewed him up. So I guess it didn't go well. I really feel so horrible for him, because I literally feel like all we did today was hurt him, and it didn't help at all. We literally just cut him open, cut his muscles up to where he's really sore and hurt, and it didn't help him at all. And I just feel so bad. So she is referring us to a large animal hospital, and she also said we have to see the oncologist there, which is not a good sign either. She said she thought it was cancer. The specialist said that it was not cancer. Now she's saying that she thinks it really is cancer, and now we have to see this oncologist. And they're like a very large animal hospital, so they said they have like state-of-the-art imagery. They don't even use scalpels. They have like lasers for their surgeries and stuff. So a lot of really good equipment, but of course that is tons of money. So I'm terrified what that's gonna mean. If we have to shrink the tumor with chemo, I'm just terrified. What if we don't have the money? Our appointment is for next Tuesday, and they told me that it was $250 just for a consultation. So I'm absolutely terrified. What if they can save him and I don't have the money? What if it's so expensive I can't afford to save him? I don't know, you guys. I am freaking out. I'm so devastated, so upset. He's a baby. He's had this thing since he was 3 months old. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's devastating, but I'm thinking about making like maybe a GoFundMe and seeing if possibly we can get help with his vet bills. I don't know, you guys. But let me show you what it looks like. Since she did his surgery, she actually shaved his entire side, so you can really see how large the tumor actually is and what it looks like. Now, right now, I have him. Look at him over here. Hi. Right now, I have him on. Baby. Hi, baby. Right now I have him in a t-shirt because they did give him, hi baby, they did give him a ring collar thing. Here, let me show you. It's one of these, and you want to show him? Show him your ring? I mean, it's inflatable, so it's like nice and poofy. But he looks absolutely miserable in it, and he doesn't like it. Oh. Came right off. And she did tell me that just a tightly fitted t-shirt would be just fine, just to cover it up so he can't chew out his stitches. So that's why he looks absolutely handsome in his little t-shirt. But I'm going to show you guys what it looks like right now, and I don't know, you can really see how massive this tumor actually is after his side is shaved. So I'm going to show you, and I'll put in a couple pictures here that I also took when we got home from the vet from his surgery. These are some pictures here that I took, and I also tried to take them at certain angles so you can see actually how high up the tumor actually goes and how big it actually is. And apparently it goes super deep as well, and it's very vascular, so I'm just terrified. But still, it doesn't seem to be bothering him. I know dogs can, you know, show that, like, no pain, but I don't know. Either he's super duper tough or it's not really bothering him. So yeah, I guess we got some antibiotics for him. He's got regular amoxicillin he takes twice a day, just in case. And he's got some pain medicine he takes every night with dinner, just once a day. So I'm just gonna stay home for the next couple days and just take care of my baby, and we'll take him to the doctor on Tuesday and see what they say. Please keep your fingers crossed for us, guys. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, so I just got to the big animal hospital. I came in, the nurse came in, I explained everything that's been going on that I've told you guys in the video. I mean, how he's had it since he was a baby, how it's gotten bigger and smaller 2 times, and she took him into another room. I guess they don't do their exams in here, so she took him, and it was really hard. He didn't want to go. He kept putting the brakes on. He has this thing where he doesn't want to go into rooms that he has never seen before. It's so hard to get him in. Like, I could barely get him into this room. But I heard her out there talking, saying, oh, he's good now. So I wonder if that's him barking. But anyway, she took him into the other room. They're gonna do his physical exam, and then they're gonna come back in, and the doctor's gonna come back in and tell me what he or she thinks, what it could be. So we'll see.
I would say best case scenario is we do CT scan, and then we get a biopsy so we know exactly what's going on. So not just a needle sample, but we try to get a tissue sample.
Okay.
And in that case, we would also utilize our surgeon at the same time, so that way we can make sure while we're in there, we do it as safely as possible.
Okay.
That itself can easily run probably about $2,500 to $3,000 for that first step, which is tough because then the second step is we have to, to take it off. So spending all that money in preparation to take it off is tough. I get that, because ultimately I want him to feel good and I want to understand what's going on with him. And so that money, that's just to get ready to take off, not even actually take off. So it's a lot, and I fully respect and appreciate that. Surgery itself, and I'll tell you with that location and size, I wouldn't be surprised if it was close to like a $4,000 to $6,000 mark for surgery. So just spending like several thousand to get to surgery is tough. And I get it. We now have like a $9,000 dog that's 8 months old. Which is a lot. It's a very loved dog. So that would be gold standard. We're in human medicine. Like, let's do it. Let's go. I got all sorts of money. Let's do it. Right. Cancer in a young dog typically doesn't go well. There's usually a genetic basis behind it. It's something that he was just inherently born with, and it's just going to be a problem. They tend to be more aggressive. They tend to be even if we cut it all off, they tend to show up later. Usually we're talking chemotherapy. It's not a quick one and done type thing. But that option would be to honestly do something similar to what your veterinarian's already done, but just be like wildly aggressive with the areas that we sample, how many samples we get, and just try to, because it's a big mass. So I would say we could take, and since he was good, I think he'll be wiggly. But I think he'll be a good kid. Is that we can take needle samples of the mass, but like take it from all the way around it. To try to hope, it's kind of like casting your fishing rod out and hoping you get a bite. If we get, instead of 2 slides, if we get 30 slides and we're still not getting any cancer on them, then maybe it's worthwhile saying, hey, I'd like to move forward with removal in case this is just an abscess, or in case this is something, at least it makes us feel a little bit better about putting money towards something so big.
Hi guys, so the last time we talked about Grizz having an oncology appointment at a large animal hospital. Well, we took him there, and I talked to the oncologist for quite a while. She talked about all of our options. She said that whether it's cancer or not, this tumor needs to come out as soon as possible. And she talked about the 2 surgeries that we can get. One is called the narrow, and one is the wide. The narrow one is about $5,000, and they don't take out as much surrounding tissue like from the tumor. And then the wide one is $10,000, and they take out a lot more surrounding tissue. Now, she said the surgery itself, the wide one, is $7,000, but they don't do the surgery, the wide surgery, without doing a CAT scan first, and the CAT scan is about $2,800 as well. So what she wanted to do, because she didn't know if it was cancer or not, what she wanted to do was take more samples of the tumor and test them and send them out to the labs and see if she could see any cancer cells in it. Well, they did that. They sent it out. They didn't see any cancer cells, but then again, she said that she still can't say that it's not cancer because they only took a cell or a couple samples from a few spots, and it's like zooming way far into a picture. You can't see what the picture is when you're zoomed in all the way on one piece of the picture. So she said that it could be cancerous still, but they just didn't get any cancer cells in that specific sample that they took. So it's been really, really hard for us. After that, we took Grizz home. We've created a GoFundMe. I'll put it right here, and I'll also put the link in the description below. I'm gonna try and go to like Petco's and PetSmarts and ask them if they will put like a little donation can at the cash register or something to help, because sometimes they do that. And I'm just trying to get up the money any way that I can, so we can get this surgery as soon as possible, because honestly, we spent all of our money that we had saved up on all the tests and the vet visits and the medications and the surgery that he just had, and they weren't able to even get the tumor out. So it's a pretty invasive procedure, but he really needs it. So I will link that down below if you guys would like to help. I'll also put my Cash App tag right there if you guys would like to just donate there. Of course, you do not have to donate at all. Just saying if you would like to, but no pressure at all, you guys. If you can't donate, then maybe just send us your thoughts and your prayers. That would help so much and mean so much to us. Or you can also share the GoFundMe if you would like to do that as well. But after all of this, Grizz's tumor half of his tumor turned into like jelly. He still has this big tumor that's like this big, and then down here now, underneath, he has like a big water balloon, it looks like, full of like this jelly stuff. So I called his oncologist, and she said that it's probably bleeding, and there's probably a lot of blood in there, and then now there's going to be a lot of fluid buildup because his body's trying to like protect it or something, and it's all in the same area. Like the fluid isn't going anywhere. Like when he lays down and the fluid's on the bottom, and when he lays down it does move to the top, but it's still in the same type of area. It doesn't go anywhere else, which is good. But they said that it really needs to come out as soon as possible, especially if it's getting a lot of fluid buildup and it's hurting him more. He usually doesn't even feel the tumor, but you can tell he is starting to feel it now, because if you even touch it, he like, you know, really turns and shows you like, please don't touch it. Hi baby. Hi baby. You're so beautiful. Yes. He is growing his hair back a little bit, but I really feel like this tumor is getting so much bigger. Let me show you guys what it looks like now. Here's the tumor, the hard tumor, and here's the jelly right here. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, guys, that is everything that we know so far. So, if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much watching this entire video and listening to Grizz's journey and his story. And if you want to help, we would love so much for you to share it or send us your thoughts, or if you want to donate too, that would be amazing. If you can't afford it or you can't, please don't. But if you just want to send your thoughts or share the GoFundMe, anything you want to do, we would appreciate it so much. And if you guys like this video, I know that I haven't made a lot of videos lately. We've just been so busy with everything with him and stuff going on, but I'm gonna try to get back on that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up or share it. That will help so much. And comment down below if you guys know anything, if you've ever had an experience like this. I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts and opinions are, because every vet that I have talked to has said that this is just so weird and they've never seen anything like it. But I don't know, guys, but thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind to each other. Love you guys. Bye.